Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. Looks like we're starting this race at P5 today. Getting squeezed right away in the bus stop. 3 wide there. Alright, a little bit of touch there. A 35-minute race. We'll need to stop at least once for fuel. There's an A license requirement for entry. This is IMSA multi-class racing. We're going to have 3 different classes here. The GTP class, also known as hypercars. Then there's the LMP2 class, prototypes. And finally, the GTDs, also known as GT3s. Cars in the front, gonna go side by side. Ooh, one of them gets hit, loses control, and is off the track. We're gonna take that position. Nose to tail with the car in front. They may have gotten a little bit of damage from that, I'm not sure. Does look like we're up to 5th now. Gonna take a look at the inside briefly. We did not make the move. Had it. Try and get a better exit here now. Still nose to tail. Up to 5th now. Tail 4th, 5th, and 6th here. Oh, that was close. We almost touched the back end of the car in front there. Looked like we have just accident behind us. At the chicane. Trying to close in and take that position from 2,500 in front of us. So now we're forced to defend 5th place. place right now. are going to take a defensive inside line here. Cars going inside, outside in this corner. It's going to end up being... Lost that position. No. Another one trying to go to the inside there. Defending again in that corner. A tight field here right now. Looks like when the pit's building with the pressure that we were getting there, we're going to feel more comfortable making our pit stop now. We should come out into a clean track for quite a while, as long as we can beat the GT3s out here. We're not going to be taking fuel. I mean, we're not going to be taking tires. It'll be fuel only. And we're off. We're going to be well in front of the GT3s that are just getting into the bus stop chicane now. This may or may not work out for us in the long run. We'll have to see. But we should have a clear track now. The cars in front shouldn't be slowing us up anymore. At least for a little while, until we catch 8th place, who isn't too far ahead, but we finish our stop early, so well out in front of the GT3s. We're going to have quite a clear track. I can see those GTPs just way out there. It'll be a while before they catch up to us. They'll need to make their pit stops as well. That'll slow them down from catching and passing the back end of the LMP2 class before maybe we can stay on the lead lap if we want. It's tough though. The GTPs do start passing second to last lap or last lap here. closing in on 8th place in front of us here, but they still need to make their pit stop. Hopefully they do complete their stop before we catch them so they don't slow us down. It is a little bit harder to pass our own class here than, say, a GT3. All right, we can see 8th place in our class much better now. We are still slowly closing in on them. Looks like they may have made a mistake in turn 1, closed up a lot of distance there. Our lap times are significantly better. We're still waiting for some people in our class to pit. Looks like the hypercars are finally getting past the GT3s, at least the leaders are. I think the GTPs might have finally just cleared those GT3 cars. GTP stands for Grand Touring Prototype. The GTD stands for Grand Touring Daytona. It is a GT3 spec car, though. So something may have happened to 7th place up ahead. We are now up to 8th. Maybe they're just making their stop. And good news for us, it looks like the car in 9th place is the highest rated in our class right now. I think they are in the pits. They have towed. And it'll be a while before we see them. We definitely have that position. We're about to be a lap up on them. It's hard to tell there. I think the car in front of us pitted or crashed. I missed it, I guess. Up to 7th place in our class now. We have made our pit stop. The cars in front have not. We're only 18 seconds back, which is definitely a pit stop closing in on them in the car in front. The LMP2s are now catching and trying to get through the GT3 traffic. That's going to spread them out and slow them down a little bit. Hopefully the GT3s pit as we start to catch them, or we have a good run through the traffic. Looks like some cars are pitting. GT3 cars coming out of the pit lane just in front of us here. We ought to be able to get by, I think. Upcoming. We're going to get by one of them. Flying right up to the other one here. Goodbye to the inside. Fairly smooth and clean. smoke up ahead. I think we're up to 5th in our class right now. Cars have made their pit stops. I think we're still waiting for some more cars up front to pit. Looks like we're gaining on the car behind us a little bit. They're getting stuck in the traffic. GT3 possibly had an issue or they're just pulling into the pits. Fairly clear track in front of us right now. I'm hoping more of these GT3 cars pit within the next lap or two. Here's another one coming out of the pits in front of us here. Hopefully we can get by before the next corner. Looks like we ought to be able to. Nicely done. GT3 car made a big trip through the gravel there. Made a lot of smoke, but stayed clear of us as we went by. Looks like we're up to 4th in our class now. Leaders in front might still need to pit. I think they do. We're within range of 3rd maybe if they make their stop. I don't know about 2nd place. And 1st has really run some great laps throughout this. They're consistently 2:03.9, I think. Looks like maybe the LMP2 car behind is starting to close in a little bit. We're running into some more GT3 traffic, but it's fairly clear now. We've got 3 more cars in the GT3 class to pass. It looks like maybe 4. And I think they still owe us pit stops. We'll have to see. They could just be getting out of the way, making their stops. Looks like the first two cars in our class are pitting now. Third place is also pitting. That gap's going to come down quite a bit now. We'll see where we end up here. In a bit of traffic, though. GT3 cars just ahead up here. We're still in pit lane in front of us, I believe. Coming out. It looks like third place currently. Our panel says fourth. I can see second in front, 2.8 seconds ahead. 2.6. I mean, we're close to second place right now with that pit strategy. Well, I think everybody in our class has made their pit stops now. There is quite a big gap probably to the leaders in the GTP class. I think we're completely clear GT3s though. There's the GTP leaders showing up in the track map now. Maybe. We'll have to see. I don't know if they've made their pit stops yet or not. It looks like they have. We are currently third in our class. Three seconds behind second place at the moment. Fourth is closing in on us a little bit. We're at 1.6 now of an interval. Oh no, we have to pull into pit lane to get a splash of fuel. We're gonna run out of fuel here. Oh, what a terrible, terrible calculation on that. We're getting our splash now. Oh no. We were in third there, and I guess that early pit stop was too early, and we didn't get enough fuel. Dang. Well, I guess it's better than running out and not finishing. We would be way further back than we are. Guess we had to wait one more lap. I think we pitted lap 3, which is just a bit too early. Dang, we had the pace and the strategy there to really be up front on this one, to be on the podium, and backfired on us. Ran out of fuel pretty much. I think we might have to go one more lap here. We'll see. Well, it looks like we are closing in on the car in front of us. We're about 7 seconds back right now. It's a lot to close up in a lap or two. Looks like the leaders are still moving, though. First place GTP isn't too far behind us right now. I think we're currently 6th in our class. Sort of thinking maybe the fuel calculation wasn't too good this time either. We might be behind again. We're gonna let the leader go by. Here they come. We don't want to do another lap. We're gonna run out of fuel. So we're gonna slow up and let them by. And we're gonna slide in behind 2nd place in the GTP class. This should be our last lap. We're doing this so we don't run out of fuel. Looks like we're gonna take 6th in our class. Ouch. How did we not get enough fuel for the second time around again? Just didn't calculate for all those extra laps here, and these are long laps at Spa, so. Alrighty, folks, we started fifth, we finished sixth. Our rating went from a 2063, we lost 16 points. We're down to a 2047 now. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.